Hello and welcome to Mickey Art. My name is Michelle Edhouse, and today I am going to be creating another one of those burning cup ones for that Riel and Sass have so beautifully introduced us all to. And what I'm going to do today is mix up some of my favorite teal color, teal, turquoise, whatever you want to call it. Now, anytime you are mixing a color, always start with the lighter of the two colors in the cup and add, ooh, look, my edge. Don't add clumpy bits, that's for sure. And add the darker colour until you get the right one, because otherwise if you do it the other way around, you tend to end up with a huge amount of paint as you try and water down all that dark colour with the lighter colour. So highly recommend that you start with the light colour and add a bit more until you get the colour that you desire. Now, the two colours that I'm mixing here are Cobalt Blue and Viridian Hue, and they are both Reeves Fine Artist Quality Acrylic. Now, I've got this one on here because it's got some pretty famous people in it, and pretty famous songs from back in the day. You know, Hill Street Blues, Leather and Lace by Stevie Nicks, Fiora's Only, Sheena Easton. And then right down here, number 10 on side 2, is How Great Thou Art by Howard Morrison. Now, Howard Morrison is an extremely famous New Zealand Māori singer who made it big all over the world. You may have come across Temuera Morrison, who was in the Star Wars movies. He was Bubba Fett. And that was his son or grandson or nephew, somewhere related. But they all come from right here in Rotorua. So I was very stoked, and so I had to keep this side clean while I paint the other side. Just because, you know, bit of me, bit of New Zealand, bit of Kiwi Inja cunning and stuff. So that's quite thick, so I'm just thinning it down with a little bit of water. And so I'm going to go with this. This isn't actually as green as I would normally go, but what I've got also to go with this is this, oops, where'd it go? I hit it. I hit it. Is this phthalo blue and iridescent. Crikey me. Now, see, can I get you to see it? By mixing the phthalo blue with the iridescent medium, we've got a metallic. And I really like it. So we're going to go for that. We're going to go for this. I am going to put a bit more green in there actually, because it's not quite what I'm after. Now, as you can see, I've now got quite a pot of this, and The reason for me making this much of it is because I'm going to do 2 shades. I'm going to do this shade, which goes quite nicely with that, I think. And then I'm going to grab another pot and I'm going to put some of that in there. Not much, just a bit. And then I'm going to get my white. And I'm going to mix that up and get a lighter colour. Now, why am I doing this? Well, I've come to the awareness that I'm not excited about stark white. Stark. My maiden name's Stark. I'm allowed to find that funny. Stark white in my paintings. So, I'm playing with creating light colours instead of just bright white. Now, because they're made with the titanium white, they take on some of the heaviness and the density of the titanium white, so should act in a similar way, but not quite. Okay, so we've now got 2 that tone really well because they're made of the same thing. Then we've got this one, and then just because I bought it and I can, I've got my burnt sienna. And I'm tossing up whether or not just to put in some straight iridescent medium as well. Oops, wrong end of the stick. I think you got the wrong end of the stick, Michelle. Oops. Oh, God. I love my sense of humour. I got told by one person that if I didn't make silly jokes and silly noises and voices, I'd have a lot more followers. I went, cool. I only want the ones that like me for who I am, because I'm not changing for anyone. Sorry. I've been doing so much access consciousness classes to actually be willing to be me in public. I'm not changing for anyone. Now, these colours are actually starting to remind me of a painting that I did, and I really like that colour combo. It's got the burnt sienna, but this one's not going to have the orange label sticking through, but that's okay. This is being made into a clock, and I think that'll work quite nicely. And the orange actually tones really well with the brown, which totally cool. Totally happy with that. Awesome. Right. So we have 3 blues, a brown, and I am going to throw in the iridescent medium just because I can. So then we grab a paper cup. Make sure it's a paper cup for what we're about to do. What we're about to receive, may we be truly grateful, whatever it shows up as. So, here we go. I'm going to start with a bit of brown. And then go mid, light, dark, light, brown, light. I'll give you an indication of how high I'm pouring this from. How about that? Dark, light. Now, if you want to know why I'm pouring from up high, you can go and check out my video on exactly that. Why to pour from high or low and what it creates. Iridescent, a bit more of the dark iridescent, a bit more of the light. Is that enough? A bit more from right up high. Of that and of that, and that's going to do us. Alright, bring you back. And I've just realised not sure if there's any silicone in that. We are getting some cells, but not many. What's right about this I'm not getting? Okay, so this here is CRC 808 silicone sprayed into a dripper bottle. And it's been shook lots and to let all the gas out of it. It's been actually sitting there for a long time because I've been using my Durex Play. Here we go. Who knows what that's going to end up like? We'll see very soon. Alright. Let's see what Howie wants to contribute. 1, 2, 3. Over we go. Alright, and we're going to do the fire cup again. Alright, so for those of you that didn't watch yesterday's video, you take your torch and a paper cup and you start heating up the paper cup, and the air inside the cup expands and you start to have the cup releasing the paint. And you see, no, you can't see that. See the cup's releasing the paint just from the expansion of the air inside. Come on, you can do it. There we go. There it goes. And it kind of goes on a bit of a ticky tour and does these streaky come on. I think I'm running out of gas. Nope. Come on. Worked better last time. Alright, taking it outside again. I wonder what the silicone's going to do on this one. I am actually gonna just pop some of these bubbles and release some of the silicone now. Because it didn't do a very good job of it before. Probably because it took so long and I didn't add the silicone till later. Now, let's just drain. Just filling up my canister. Alright. Right here I can actually see a puddle of silicone sitting on the top. But I can also see quite a bit of iridescence in here, and that excites me. I like iridescent. So yesterday's was green and brown, and today's is blue and brown. And okay, one thing that I've got concerning me a little bit is right here and right here there's actually big lumps of silicone sitting on the record, and that's not a good thing. Why is it not a good thing? Because that means that the silicone's gonna create a puddle and push up from the record and resist the paint right down to the record. So let's see if we can get it to slide all of that silicone off. Here it goes. What would it take for that to all come off with ease and joy and glory? And what else is possible? We have got some really deliciously big cells in this. I am very excited about that. And we did yesterday as well, when I remembered to put the silicone in the paint prior to putting it in the cup. So there we go. Now, see, this is what I was talking about. Even though we poured it off, you see, it's resisting it because it's got silicone on there. So I'm just going to try and absorb some of that off with a tissue. And then we're going to drag it back down. And while that's travelling, I'm just going to pop any air bubbles that have been generated. Yeah. I'm intrigued to know what that is. Oh, it's a big bubble of silicone that was sitting on just underneath the surface. Alright, let's pop that down and see if that starts resisting again. Hopefully not. Oh, I like it. Do you guys like it? Now, one thing I'd like to point out to you all, when I ask, do you like it? I'm not asking for approval. I'm just asking because it's polite. If I'm not going, oh, I don't like it, do you? I actually don't care whether you like it or not. It's not actually... I am not going to change my point of view to match yours. It's more of a, hey, I don't like this, or I do like this. What about you? What's your point of view? Okay? So please, please, please don't tell me that I shouldn't have to ask if people like it, because I know that. I'm including you in my videos because I like you. Okay. I like it. And it's missing something. And I think this is one that's going to get a string pull. Because I like this area through here. And I like this area through here. But I'm not fussed on this area here. Now, that's a pain. Okay, so I have my string, and what's going through my head right now is, how do I apply the string? Do I dip it in something? Do I just pull it through what's already there? Do I what do I do? What do I do? How do I do this? What I'm actually thinking I'm going to do is I'm going to take my iridescent. So this literally, guys, is Iridescent Medium by Reeves. Use with acrylic paint. I am using it with it, just not mixed in it. Well, I am in the dark blue. It was mixed into that. I'm just gonna dip this into here, but not hugely. See, I don't desire a huge amount of this paint added, but I do desire some of it. So which way does this string want to pull? No, it doesn't want to do that. Okay, we're just going to lay it down. Now, apparently one of the tricks of string pulls is to actually make sure your string goes into the paint. Huh. Oddly enough. So we're just going to have that there. And are you ready? Set. Pull. It didn't really do squat diddly, did it? What's right about that I'm not getting? Okay. What do I do? What do I do? More string. String! Where did I put my string down? The string is hiding from me. What is it telling me by hiding from me? That I'm going blind or that it doesn't want to be used? What do you guys know? Where did I put my ball of string? Oh, there it is. Ask the correct question and you'll get your awareness. I'm such a dilly sometimes. You know, ask and you shall receive is one of the truths of the universe. And if you're willing to use that to your advantage, then I'm going to try something else. I'm going to put a blob of that and a blob of that, and then I'm gonna see which way my string wants to pull. Here we go. Go right around there. Should we put another blob over there where it's going to go? There. And then blob in there. And another blob in there. And we'll go around that. Go in. Go in. And then gonna go down to there and go around that, and one more over where we did that one. It wants to go that way. I want it to go that way. Go in. Alright, let's try this. Who knows? Whee! What do you reckon? It's definitely coming along. That's definitely better than the last one. Yeah. I'm going to come down here. Hello, airplane. And it's gonna have some dark at the top and some dark in here. And let's pull on the string. Okay. And I'm going to go in up here. Let's put a dollop of that there and there and there and there, and then I forgot we were on a lazy Susan. Okay, this isn't working for me. I'm not enjoying that. That's not looking great. So we're going to do something different in my life. Baby, it's you. So we've got quite a bit of paint in here. Quite a bit of blue added to that brown splotchy area. And so the next step is to get another one of my favourite toys, and that's a straw. And let's see. Oh, I can use my new toy. I can use my new toy. My friend bought me a toy. How did I get so lucky? Now this is from Linda, who came over to see me last week, and we went shopping, and she bought me this because in a video I had mentioned that I needed to get one because Miriam from Miriam's Nature uses a bendable straw so that you can just keep standing wherever you want and point it in the right direction. Dun dun dun, ask and you shall receive. Wow, that's a really tiny hole. I'm going to give myself a headache using this, I think. I think I'm going to go back to my normal straw. I love you, Linda, but that's way too small. Alright, this is not working. What's right about this I'm not getting? Okay. Who else wants to come and play with my painting? Who, what, where, when, how? Blip, 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 blip. Now, okay, what, where is it? I'm gonna do this. I'm going to swipe, baby. Let's talk about swipe, baby. Let's talk about you and me and all the good things that might be. Let's talk about swipe. Now, this is not big enough. Alright, gonna rip it in half, getting all those lovely paper fibres into the painting just so that I can show you. Blame it on you that way. It's not my fault. If you weren't blaming, what would you be aware of? Ah, I hadn't meant to do that. and I'd forgotten that that was... How's it getting any better? Nope. What's right about this, baby? What's right about you and me? What's right about all the good things and the bad things that may be? What's right about this? I'm digging a hole, and the hole is getting bigger. Soon my hole will be bigger than my digger. Alright, let's see what the heat gun will do with this. Oops. Alright, so this is not working out, guys. What could I add to this to make it yummy scrummy again? I know. Let me show you what I know. What do you know, girl? What do you know? What I know is we've got a dark swirly base with a lump in it. Nope, it's not gonna work. Bum, bum, bum. And what we're going to do is we're going to take some of the metallic blue. Battery getting low. Let me just plug us in. I'm not really surprised. How long have we been recording? 38 minutes. I apologise. This is what happens when things don't go the way you want. Iridescent, and a bit more iridescent dark blue, and a bit more iridescent, non-iridescent light blue, and a bit more iridescent and oh, look. Can you see the face? Can you see the face? I can see a face. What else is possible? What can I choose? What else is possible? Who wants to lose? Now this is a silicone brush. I bought it for putting resin. That wasn't quite as good as I hoped it would be. This is one of my I don't know what to do with it paintings. So what we're going to do is use that as a base, and we're going to do a really cool pour. And we're going to use some Viridian, some of that, some, sorry guys, you can't see what I'm doing. I'm going to tip all these colours in everything that I've got left. See what I can throw at it. Iridescent. If I don't hurry up, the staff will be coming home making a loud noise outside. There we go. And we're going to put a little bit of brown from really up on high so it mixes through. And a little bit more Viridian. Now I'm going to just stir that through once and bring you back. We're ready for this? I'm not sure I am. Oops, hold on. Got to get a good spin. Ready, set. There we go. Whoop. Grab it before it runs off. And tip. Now the cool thing is, whatever happens, all the same colours already exist in that dirty mess. So we just stretch it out as much as we like. And let's see what the heat gun does. Oops, chunky. Alright, one more. Ready, set, go. Ah! That was funny. Did you want to spin the other way? Okay, let's give that a go. Woo! That nearly went off the table. Okay, no, it doesn't want to spin. It's getting too icky under there. But you know what? I am starting to like it. I am definitely starting to like it. Let's just pull it down a little bit. Well, the last video I made like 3 drips of paint fall off. This one we got a bit of a mess going on, baby cakes, but I like it. Let's get you down after I wash my hands, because they're pretty gross, and show you the cool cells that we have going on in our very random painting. Okay, here she is. Look at these cells. I like it. I'll be intrigued to see how this dries. I'm guessing it'll dry quite a bit darker than this, what you're seeing here, because what you're seeing as red is actually burnt sienna, which is brown. So this the camera's compensating. See, look, it's got red here but burnt sienna here, and they are actually the same colour. So there's some funky stuff going on in here. I'm liking it. Woohoo! I don't know. Sometimes, guys, you keep playing and keep playing and keep playing, and you end up with something that looks even hideouser than what you started with. And sometimes you end up with something so random that you gotta love it. So there you go. This is definitely something that will be interesting when it's dried. I may try and tip it a little bit more and see if we can get this bit where it went off into left space off. But other than that, this is what it's going to look like when it comes back. See you soon. 3, 2, 1. Alright, so here it is, all finished. It's not 100% dry, just like yesterday's. This weather is quite intrusive. How does it get any better than this? But it has stayed totally beautiful, totally pristine. The shimmer is starting to show up, which I'm very excited about. And yeah, I'm loving it. Now, I know that somebody posted in yesterday's video that they preferred bright colours like blue with the brown. There you go. There's your bright colours with blue. How does it get any better than that? So, how much fun can you have playing with colours, getting out of your comfort zone, and seeing what magic you can create? Not just in painting, but in life too. What else is possible beyond what you thought was possible? Oh, there's a kind of ghosty looking dude in there. And how much fun can you have? And if you are wanting to join a group of people that are having fun with acrylic pouring, come join us on Facebook, Acrylic Pouring for Fun. And what kindness and caring can we be for each other that creates greater throughout our entire lives? I adore you all, and how much magic can we choose? How much magic can we be? And what else is possible? I adore you. Bye-bye.